seems to be recording. My game sounds gone away, which is a bit odd. Don't know why my game's muted itself, but in any case, this is going to be a playthrough of me playing Chaac. Basically kind of talking about what I'm thinking about, what I'm trying to play around, itemization a little bit as well. God, why is my game audio muted? It certainly shouldn't be, should it? That is odd. Something weird happened here. I'm not tabbed, but you can't see it, so it's all fine. Weird. Well, hopefully my sound comes back when I'm in game. It should be playing sound here. In any case, yeah, playing Chaac. So I'm playing an NA game despite living in New Zealand, which means someone with big circles, which are easy to hit on high ping, is nice. The team's maybe not going to be playing around me too much, but I'll try and do my best with that, setting up for silences, etc. We'll see. If the last person doesn't choose a Guardian, I'm going to be playing quite differently to if they do choose another tank. I'm going to be playing a lot more defensively for you if I'm the only tank. And they've locked another mate. So we've Zeus, who's got no escape and squishy, so I'm basically going to be sitting back and trying to let my 4 DPS down people. You know, they do actually have 2 tanks because Bologna. So let's see what to think about. So yeah, I want to let Zeus and Vulcan pop off basically. Bakasura is going to chew me up if I get close to me, so try not to do that. Ganesh is also a pain with the silence, so try and blow not too worried about. Anubis can also just treat me, but if I get a good engage, I can also silence him and blow him up basically. So it's basically going to be keep away. They have a couple of tanks, we have 1 tank, so I want to try and zone and let my DPS do their job. Mainly the Zeus and the Vulcan, and hope and Nemesis can hopefully take care of themselves. We'll see. I'm not used to playing while I talk, so I might forget and stop talking for a while, but I'll try and do my best to keep on talking the whole time. As far as relics go, the choice is going to be either beads or like a shell. Beads is so I'm not getting blown up by Anubis Ganesh all the time. Well, CC to death by Anubis Ganesh, which might be pretty good. Shell's more team oriented, but given I'm the only tank, I think I'd basically get to do it greedy this game and just be super tanky. First item is probably Breastplate of Valor. Well, boots, then Breastplate of Valor. Ganesh damage is a bit annoying. Anubis damage will be a problem later, but early game, Bologna and Anahu hurt a hell of a lot. So boots, Breastplate of Valor, maybe Mantle of Discord third. We'll see. The attack speed slow on my free for Swerve's going to be really good. That's going to shut down the Anhu and the Bakasura and the Bologna. I might even consider picking up a Witchblade, given they're free basic attack focused characters. I'm probably going to be ulting defensively rather than offensively, and if my team's actually really good at following up what I'm doing, so trying to counter the Bakasura ult, counter the Bologna ult, make things awkward. The Anubis hasn't connected, but I'm going to assume he's coming back. 2 points to 1 and 1 point to 3. That probably should be 1 point to each of them, honestly. The thing to consider would be if rather than buying Breastplate first, I could build an Aura first. So, you know, they have 3 physical, so I could build a Sovereignty. Actually, I'm even going to build Sovereignty first when I find it. Okay, so Sov first. Potions. Yeah, I'm never sure whether I want to buy potions or not. I'll leave it this time. Could consider a mana pot because I want to spam 3 for the heals, then I'm going to burn my mana pretty fast. But we'll try that. Getting some stacks my passive for possibly the only time it's going to happen this game, but hey, why not? It's fine. The group still doesn't come back, which is a bit of a pain. I could have taken the red, but it's pretty nice on. Oh, Nemesis took it well. That's fine too. Need to get the purple, obviously, if they have sweet attack speed. And here we are. The Ganesh is a little bit out of position, so that's a bit weird. I want to protect Zeus before they blow him up. And just get some poke on them. The build's actually pretty nice there. Let's see, so I basically just want to be poking with my 1 for the moment, trying to force them back. They don't have any sustain or lifesteal, so we get a nice axe. We can do some decent chunk of them. Zeus is also just chunking them because it's a 4v5, so this is not going to be the most interesting game for people to watch. Get a basic while I can, heal up, it's all good. All good stuff. Ganesh just kind of ulted out of nowhere. I was an idiot and stood in it, but no harm done. That's it, I'm going to leave here. I have enough to get my solve, which is 3 of the 4 people on their team, so you know that's going to do good things. The team's still attacking. I know I possibly could have stayed, but I had no mana and little health, and I'm going to be without mana to use my abilities. I don't do a huge amount. I'm basically just going to be holding my ult to counter engage. It's a 4v5, there's no need to play greedy. I want to be a little more educational, I might try and initiate with it later on, but I'm quite optimistic because this is going to come back, this is a bit sad otherwise. Basically the plan's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's nice and easy, but I'm going to push my buttons in order. Boy, that's hard to dodge a thing, huh? I didn't even see that hit me on my screen.
Be right back.
Just gonna basically stand here and get hit in the face, because, well, I can get away with it. So we see that Zeus is... So one thing I should be trying to work out is who's actually going to be doing stuff this game. The Anu's been hitting his stuff on me. He's also just sitting around when he has no mana and can't run away though, so that's not a good sign on his part. Blood's playing, well, fine so far. I haven't really seen him do much. The Ganesha's being actually pretty reasonable. He's been a little bit aggressive, which is against 4v5 is ballsy. I'm just going to kind of walk it. Yeah, no, I'm just going to walk back. I shouldn't have tried to go in there. I shouldn't have gone back from the pillar instead. He knows I've been burning my mana because I've just been kind of spending abilities on cooldown. It's one meted, but it missed me, so it's a bit of a shame. If I can keep this turret up, no reason to not just kind of slap Ganesha while. Bit weirdly placed. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of slows actually, it's a bit obnoxious. They're not going to be, like, yeah, they're going to be, they're basically playing to slow them down so they can never actually get to our backline. So I should probably be mixing my 3 over my 2 with that in mind. They might even try and go in here. Ganesha's looking to ult, I think. Yes, I'm going to actually ult prematurely. Notice I zoned out 2 of them. Possibly a waste, but it stopped them going in, so hey, that works out okay. Gonna dip to get some boots, because not having boots is really sucky. Also I've burnt all my mana because I keep on using my abilities, and that's how that works. Okay, given it's Solve first, I probably don't actually need Breastplate of Valor. Although they are free physical, it's a weird game. Oh, hey, Goose came back, so that's exciting. That should make things a lot more interesting. So, Zeus kind of blew his ult. I can kind of poke these people, I'm not going to really do much to them. Yeah, it's because I've got no damage. Solve first does not give you much damage. Okay, he missed that and the guy is standing still, which is a bit of a bad sign. You know, Barker's actually chunking me even when I went to physical item first, because that's just how he be. The true damage does a lot. Zeus is trying to get himself killed. I'm going to see if I can get a nice slow in, just kind of zone him out. Yeah, so the slow might save Vulcan's life, but probably not. Oh, I might be dead if I'm not careful here. Yeah, I can't save Nemesis. I did somehow manage to save Vulcan, which is surprising, I'll be honest. I don't know how they missed all that stuff from him here. Anyway, so no one seems to be positioning particularly well here. I blame you, Jace, if you're listening to this, for tanking my MMR. Giving me games like this. I know I've been playing defensive, I still want the one, just because the ability to hit someone for a quarter of their life is actually pretty good deterrent as well. I have no idea what I want to build, it's the bad news. That's what I'm thinking about, they're taking my team, I should really be in there. It's a bad habit of mine. I tend to back when I want stuff without worrying if my team's going in or not. Zeus is doing Zeus things. I'm just kind of bash out Bologna a bit here. There's a really, really bad too. My ult should secure this for us. My 1 should secure this for us. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it wasn't enough! Would you look at that? Bog's killing himself for it, because of course he is. Alright, so Goose going back. My team's idiots, they're just going to walk into him. So basically I think the plan for me is I'm going to have to try and zone the Goobers out this game. The fact that Ganesha stopped damage suggests their physical DPS weren't doing much. Zeus is trying to get himself killed. Pop the slow there. Yeah, Zeus isn't even looking to see if there's people he's ulting. He's just like, ah, shit, I'm dying, push buttons. So, I can try and protect that again. Yeah, so. So it's going to be whether my brain dead DP is too better than their brain dead DPs. Well, it's too lead saver the Goobus, right? He's like 4 levels behind everyone. The Ignition is decent anyway. So I need magical protections. Pestilence is just really good, I think, here. Goobus is going to be building, well, it is okay, this is a choice as to how tanky I want to build in. Do I just build full tank, or do I build some? The option would be like Runic Shield or Onsley. I'm going to go Pestilence, just the flat protections are so good. The anti-heal is good into Goobus. Sorry, Goobus being Anubis. You see, we do see that after coming in 5 minutes late, he decided to build a stacking item first, though, which is just that his building's not top-notch, right? If you're that far behind everyone... So I guess you could argue that if you're that far behind everyone, you don't want to build power items, because you're behind anyway, and you may as well build stacking stuff, try and get back in the game, but this just means he's going to be useless for even longer. I might actually try and look to go onto them here, now that we have a full set of team, and a full set of abilities, and Balloon's just loitering on the side. So that's a fun thing people can do. If you want to go in, you can just kind of... Oh, I don't... Whoa, okay. So, playing latency is fun. You just kind of stand to the side. It's hard for me to go in, because then Balloon can just dump on my backline. And if I thought you was good, I'd actually care about that. But I can just kind of walk forward still. So that's a nice thing to do when you're playing a warrior who's wanting to engage. Just kind of stand to the side of the team. Dodging stuff's hard with latency, but this guy can't aim anyway. Poking with the axe. Or it would be if I was actually hitting things. Why not chip out my passages? I'm here. Okay. I'm going to look to counter-initiate on these guys. As soon as I got Goobus totally stunned, I might even kill him, honestly. No, I'm bad. Okay, well that's a sank anyway at least. I shouldn't have pushed my 2 there, you know. My team's busy losing in the background, which is unfortunate, but there's not really much I can do about that given... Well, maybe there's something I can do about it. This guy's just going to stand here. Wait till I get my free up, and I should be able to... Ah, see, that hurts a little bit. Okay, so he's just going to stand here. So I'm going to have to get a mantle Discord. Look at what killed me there. Yeah, the Goobus ult's just a lot of damage. Basically because I had no magical protections at the time. So when I see I want Pestilence, I'm actually going to change the way and go the Bulwark. The shield's going to be nice. The crowd control reduction's also really nice. Yeah, boy, let's think. So, slow and Goobus, slow and Bologna. I'm actually going to go sprint. It'll help my team out, it'll help me out. And mantle here. This is doing those things. Right, so let's see. So Goobus is going into lifesteal now, because Goobus, Bug's just going straight attack speed. Balloon's also going, she's going actually pretty hybrid. Ganesh did not buy Heartwood. He's going into, but it's probably Genome of Isolation now to slow people down further. Which is kind of an odd thing to get with this kit, because he's CCing people anyway. It's no point to CC someone and they can't move, you know. Team's going to go and try to go in, so I'm just going to try and ult them out. Yeah, it's a shame. Turns out warriors do not make good... I mentioned Barker's just going to shred me, right? I wish I had my slot. What I used on before. I don't... Oh, he meted? Ooh. Might be able to kill Goobus here. Pop the sprint, see if we can get in their face a bit. Yeah, okay. That worked out a little poorly. It's just, yeah, I can't protect the team particularly well, and also can't protect, and I definitely can't protect them 2 players at once. So I'm basically, oh, that's unfortunate. Basically limited to aggressively trying to zone people out and hoping the rest of the team manages to not die. But that's always going to be a mixed job. So Spirit Robe or Mantle of Discord are the choices here. Tendril I think is going to be killing me, right? At the moment it's the Anubis, in which case Mantle doesn't do anything because he's CC me during his ult. Spirit Robe's much better against that. It's also good into Bugzor, who's CC immune, so I'm going to actually go with Spirit Robe. Mantle is really, really good. It's just the things which are going to be threatening me, just Bugzor, autos, and Goobus laser beams. Both are CC immune in wing times. It's probably going to be, who's most damage? It's Bug, yeah, so it's Witchblade next, I think, just to mean they're attacking. My team's super tilted. We're 4 tickets down out of 500, and they're like, no, fuck it, we're done. I can't aim axes for shit, you'll notice. I just kind of threw that out at random. I should be aiming these a lot better. So I want to be trying to zone the Barker as much as possible. The attack speed debuff for my freeze is actually going to be super relevant. Blind roll. Can you just go and look to ult 2? I'm just going to be ulting here. Notice I silence all of them. That's pretty good. They're zoned up. In theory, my team should clean it up. I don't know what Zeus is doing. He's trying to get himself killed. So this is my plan for this game. Be a nuisance. Keep the DPS zoned out of the fights. That's a pretty nice result actually. He waits to do it. No, he's an idiot. Okay, well, can't save the team from idiocy. Alas. So, you know, Zeus... You could see the guy had the Sanctuary on, so I wasn't going to do damage, and then Zeus popped us anyway, but what can you do? Now, what I set on to get Witchblade, just to stop down the basic attackers. So Arnur, Barkasaura, and Valona are all going to be using basic attacks. Valona dodge a little bit less, but you see this guy has 2 attack speed already. So shrinking it down is going to be really nice. My free oh, I don't know what Nemesis is doing. Feeding. I'll try and discern. Either way. I'm not being very helpful about it. Yeah, it's rough. Chaac is not a good support. I really just can't protect people. Blown should be dead here. Yeah, there we go. This should go just as Arno's thing pops off. My team wants to hit this Ganesh. Okay, you like basic him as well. I'm not gonna tell you what you can and can't do. I could chase that, I'm not going to, because I'm not tanky enough. I might tempted to go in here. I'm not going to go in here. Just going to slap Valona a bit. There's no point standing next to the guy with the basic attacks. Midgardian might also be a pickup. I don't know, I just basically need physical defense. Get top damage, Ganesh. Boy, my team is just not really playing around that. So if I trust my team, I would have gone in there. Even though I didn't have ult, but I don't trust them to actually follow me in. Bolgan's going for the YOLO. He might actually get that. My team just kind of getting themselves killed in the background. We want to not be here, I think. Yeah, so. Alright, let's go get myself a Witchblade. Alright, there. So, should cut down on this guy, and this guy damaging stuff. Last time I really didn't know what it should be. I'm not super tanky, but I'm kind of tanky. Boy, they're just diving this fella. I might actually get the arm here. Yeah, oh my god, I do no damage. And of course they've relics up. I'm gonna beads that. I might still be dead, but I'm gonna beads it. Do I need to juke out? No, I'm okay. Alright, so I think I basically just want some kind of physical defensive aura. Could think about the Guardian. What auras do we have? Nothing is actually super useful here, which is a bit unfortunate. So I'm probably just going to have to go some penetration, so I'm actually killing stuff. I've got 10, 20% CDR, which is amazing, that's enough. Boy, I really don't know what to build. I mean, when my team's dying. See, this is a bad habit of mine. Just going to slow these guys. I'm actually going to go Frostbound. I tried about it getting Relic Dagger to make the sprint better, but it's not really been a problem. So let's go this stuff down. Yeah. The Bach is respecting me, which I don't know why. He kind of shreds me. Might as well be he's respecting everyone else in my team. I can maybe even think about getting some penetration. I don't really do any damage, which means it's harder for me to zone people. The choice would be penetration. I need to stop that. So I'm going to look through this. You can notice the Arnie's looking at us as well, because he's trying to do pillar things to us, which means he got them a bit zoned. Just kind of get cheeky back in again. Just keep them not there. Waste his dash. Pillars are fun of lag. My team can't hit their shit. Tiger's trying to kill people. Pop the sprint, get them out. Pop the sprint. Okay, I pushed that a couple of times on my screen. I just have to leave now. I might be dead anyway. Balona's chasing me pretty. Okay, I think I'm out. Okay, well, we'll get the Jotuns. So Blona's basically... don't get brawlers on Blona. It's not good. We don't have any heal other than me, right? Neef has a tiny one. No one built any lifesteal. The brawler's actually a pretty bad pickup here. All it's really doing is look at me, and she hasn't been doing much to me this game. Top going to Nest since my team isn't building pen. No, it's not true. Neef has no pen. Vulcan has no pen. If I pen fellas, it lets you kill. Boy. Okay, I'm just dead. I was like inside the pillar and couldn't get away. If you're into the walls, you can normally just kind of walk away from it, but the guy's just inside the pillar. Don't quite know how that happened. Got Jodens. Gives me a little more pen. Tempted to ult them over the wall. I'm gonna do it. Should get on her. Oh, he just dash up, but he died anyway. My team's still dying in Fountain, which is a bit interesting. Just kind of see if I can get up to this bucker. He keeps on backing up. I don't know why. If he actually attacks me, he shreds me, but happily he doesn't seem to work that out. The team still wants to surrender. Don't know if it's the same guy as last time. Oh, we're going to play it out with this. Boy, Vulcan's trying to get himself killed. Good at me, but Darkers Goose isn't actually doing too much to me, which is nice. Don't know why. It's not like I have particularly much pen. I don't have ult, which makes me very sad. I ate all of that. Ow. Yeah, I'm being kind of useless this game. Oh, if we're being to be honest, all I'm doing is zoning out their DPS, right? I'm not actually killing anyone. Oh, here's one too. Well, we got that guy. I unintentionally flanked them because they forgot I was here. Gonna run left to see if we can help the Anhur. They should have that without me, honestly. You know, they all got real long cooldowns. I mean, they're all back now, but it took them a while. I'm also out of mana because I'm an idiot. I also forgot to look at buffs this entire game, I realised, because I'm still an idiot. Top damage, Ganesh, doing me. That's why my team needs to put penetration, so they can actually kill the guy. I don't have ult still, which is real sad. Just going to pop the sprint. If you're actually coordinating, you notice they used all the pressed all their buttons at the same time, which is better than not doing that. But in the end, pushing all their buttons killed our team who didn't have buttons. Well, I didn't have my button. We used to do salt and let us about it, but turns out Chuck's not very good at protecting the Zeus. Righty, so that's the game. I could delete this, but I'm not going to. Give me the old teamwork, and I'm guessing I did basically no damage. Yeah, that's pretty low. Again, because it was a weird game. It's hard solo. I hate solo tanking as a warrior. You can't really protect your team, as you notice I was totally failing to do, and you can't really dive because you have no follow-up. So I was just basically doing my best to try and keep... I was keeping the Anubis and the Anhur zoned out from time to time. You know, well, I mean, he's away for a bunch, but yeah, the fact that Ganesh did 30,000 damage is pretty disgusting. Neef had 0 penetration, so, well, okay, well, so let's have a look. So Ganesh had... Where did we look? I did want this tab. Ganesh had 184 physical predictions and 143 magical predictions. So that means Neef was doing about 1/3 damage to him without any penetration. Nemesis had only this, which has to stack to give penetration. So you have to hit him several times first before it does anything. Zeus had a single penetration item, which again you have to hit people with, and Spear is actually pretty shitty on Zeus. And Vulcan had no penetration. So basically Ganesh was taking about 1/3 damage from Neef and Nemesis, and about 40% damage from Zeus and Vulcan this game, which means I think he's going to mitigate a stupid amount. Yeah, he mitigated almost 40,000 damage, basically because these guys didn't build any penetration. And then on the other side, I think I probably got away with about the same thing, because I had similar, right? I was taking about 1/3 physical damage and about 40% magical damage. And so Bologna had a tiny bit of penetration, so 15, which means instead of the 160 penetration, I had 165, which is, if you do some maths, makes very little difference. Anubis was building towards Spear, which is really good, but it's not the last item you want. Bakasura, this build was kind of all over the place, but he wasn't actually attacking me, you notice. Anahur, who was doing work for them, I think again, just no one builds penetration. I think my MMR is too low, so screw you, Jazz. Which means that if you just build tank items, no one can kill you the whole game. Dear. Okay, oh. What else is there to say about this? So, Zeus did Zeus things. Position terribly until 35,000 damage. Because no one was respecting his range. How were people building? So other than the lack of penetration, these builders kind of trying to do two things. So there's kind of two approaches. So Neff's very ability based as a hunter. So you typically want to build a whole bunch of power and then maybe some attack speed. So the transcendence and Oboe I really like. Crit builds are different. So you don't want to build attack speed builds with crit builds because you don't have enough item slots to get the best of both worlds. So attack speed builds are going to have stuff like Kin Size and Executioner, things which give you lots of attack speed and also passives which work when you hit people. Crit builds, well, use a bunch of crit items. So trying to do both means that she had 0 pen, and how much power did she have? 227, whereas if she was going straight power she'd have had like 300 and something, and still penetration and done a lot more damage. Nemesis's build, boy, I don't play many assassins. I think Kin's Exy are pretty standard on Nemesis. Hastened I don't know about. Bloodforge I really don't know about. And Atlanta I don't know about. I like building at least one tank item on basically every melee character. This build's actually pretty decent again. Would have liked some more penetration. So think about this Shaman's Ring, right? So the move speed's nice. Magic power's nice. Hitting them with stuff makes them take 10% additional damage. If instead he built Obsidian Shard, he would have been ignoring about 100 penetrations on Ganesh and about 50 protections on Ganesh and about 50 protections on Blown Up, which would have been a lot more than 10% more damage against those tanks. Wouldn't have helped much the other fellas, certainly, but it's OELO games where just no one can kill tanks. Right. Vulcan's build, yeah boy. People like different things. I'm really not a big... He only had 3 items also. Starter item doesn't count, boots don't count, so... He wasn't... I don't know what he was doing. This is 15,000, that's about 3,000, 5,000, 8,000. Yeah, he had a lot of gold he hadn't spent, which is kind of weird. Their team... there's not really too much to say, I think. I don't think you need Frostbound on Buckster when you really have hastened, but maybe I'm not an expert. And the other was just shooting us. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of crit builds without any penetration in them. Because you just don't kill the tanks. But we only need one tank, so they got away with it. In any case, that's been me, it's enough rambling, but this is interesting.